Hello YouTube, this is Bossatron speaking, and welcome back to another video on the WeagalOP Overpowered channel. Once again, massive thank you to everyone involved in WeagalOP for having me on. It's honestly so much fun, and I can't express my thanks enough. Alright, what you're going to be watching today in this video is a pretty rare gem of a gameplay. This is one of my pride and glories of my Call of Duty YouTube career, if you can call it a career, that is. Basically, what you're going to be watching is an underbarrel shotgun attachment only Moab. Actually, that's a lie. I get one flashbang killed, but hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. But yeah, this is pretty much one of the most rare gameplays that there is to date on YouTube in terms of Call of Duty, obviously. The only two that I know of is the world's first guy, and he got his featured on a bunch of different channels, and then TB Now Frags. He's a massive PC player. He managed to get one himself, and those are the only other two that I know of on YouTube. And so I think that alone says something about the rarity of being able to actually get a Moab with this thing, or even just bothering enough to play the game and to try so hard and for so long to actually get a Moab like this. Because for any of you that aren't aware, this is probably the worst weapon known to mankind in every single Call of Duty game ever. Honestly, the knife-only Moab was 100 times easier than this. I was going for this gameplay for so long, and the number of poor innocent controllers and times that my innocent sleeping housemates were both disturbed and harmed in the process of trying to attain this gameplay is numerous. Very, very numerous. There were many, many occurrences. Honestly, I'm not going to go into that because I hate to be that guy that rants on about woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I died so close to this so many times. And what that did, in fact, was make it so much more rewarding and satisfying when I actually did achieve it. There was such a resolving feeling when I achieved gameplays like this back in the day of Modern Warfare 3. When I went for the knife-only Moab and I died so close and I failed so many times, but on that day when I got it, I was screaming my head off like a little 10-year-old boy in excitement and in joy. And I think that is actually something that Modern Warfare 3 has over Black Ops 2. Despite all its perk imbalances and death streaks and overpowered guns and everything just being so badly broken with that game, that feeling of satisfaction and that level of reward that you got out of achieving something like an underbarrel shotgun only Moab is definitely what has the edge over Black Ops 2 and pretty much every other Call of Duty game. And I think that was why I was so driven to achieve this particular gameplay, because there's no sweet without the sour, and that feeling of the sweet after you've been experiencing so much of the sour, it just it tastes 100 times better, and then you're more motivated because next time you know how good that feeling in particular is. And I don't mean to get all wishy-washy and feelings on you all, but from my personal experience, like, I screamed like a little girl when I got this, and I was so happy. And I was in a two-man party with a good friend of mine, VJakey, who I have to mention, because I was running in a two-man party with my good friend VJakey. I've been good friends with him for a long time, and he was going crazy. He had put on FMG9 akimbos and a riot shield, and I was trying to turn a blind eye, but I was occasionally vomiting off the side of my chair as I was playing this game. And he was running support for me. Like, I wasn't in a 9-man, we weren't running a spawn trap, we weren't controlling the spawns or anything at all. I just had my friend spamming a couple of UAVs and putting down some vests for me in the center, and he managed to save my life about 24 times throughout this gameplay, and I cannot express my gratitude enough to him because he was just as excited as I was. Like, when I achieved this, we were both screaming like little 10-year-old girls. He was just as happy for me as I was for myself because he'd known how long I'd been trying to get it. And he'd known how long he'd been sort of helping me trying to get it. And I just think that there's something a little bit more special about Modern Warfare 3 than there is of a Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is definitely a better game, and it's definitely a more balanced game in so many aspects. And to me, it seems as though every time Treyarch makes a Call of Duty game, they just like patch everything up and they make it nice and a nice polished product. But I feel as though Infinity Ward bring new and exciting, innovative things to the table, a lot more so than the Treyarch games. And that is probably a reason why I personally, in my opinion, find Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 so much more exciting. So yeah, I reckon I definitely hated Modern Warfare 3 more than I hate Black Ops 2, but at the same time, I loved Modern Warfare 3 more than I love Black Ops 2, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's coming up to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you're still here, maybe we've possibly earned your like. Also, share some of your thoughts down in the comment section below on this Modern Warfare 3 / Black Ops 2 sort of discussion I've just had. And yeah, if you enjoyed this gameplay or this commentary, please feel free to come over and check out my channel. It'd be very much appreciated by me. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and goodbye.